Oisches. So now the Rebbe explains B'pnimis Inyonim, the idea of a ner, the idea of menorah, and also the disagreement between Rashi and the Ramban whether the Miksha Maisa that we learn Maisa Menorah is the main thing, the Maisa Menorah, or it is the Neiris, that Locus HaNeiris as the Ramban learns. So the Rebbe explains that now. Yes. That Bir B'pnimis Inyon, the explanation in the inner matter of things. The Neshama wird angerufen Ner. The soul is called Ner. Kamesha Kosuv, as the Pasuk says, Ner Havaya Nishmas Odom. The lamp of Hashem is the soul of the person. So a person is a lamp, and Neshama is a lamp. And as Klolus Neshamis Yisrael wird angerufen Menorah. So an individual neshama is a ner, but the whole menorah together is the general Jewish souls is called menorah because was in their menorahs are nedoshi v'neris. Menorah has 7 neris. The 7 neris represent 7 different categories of Yidden, which encompasses all Yidden. Velchazayna the Zibim Madregas in Avodas Hashem, the 7 services in the love in the service of Hashem, Avos Hashem, Yiras Hashem, the various different levels, and that makes up the menorah. That is the 7 branches. Each neshama is a ner, and each category together, the 7 categories make up the menorah. Is in them faran tzvei inyonim. So you have 2 aspects here. Vidin neshama zayin Yisrael zayin mitzad shorshon, the way the Yidden are from their root, where they come from. So from their root, according from the Tanya, all fit, one father to all of us. So really, we're all together. It's a miksha achas. It's really one. They all stand there included, and they are unified. Bis as alle Iden seinen ein Zach. To the extent that all Yidden are one thing, they're one, they're not separate, but there's one, Miksha Achas. The noch la'achre v'yeder neshama vert nimshach from them shodish. Then, after every soul extends and comes, is drawn from that root, vert yeder idam etziz b'fnei atzmei. Every Jew becomes its own entity by himself. Mechulok from the zweiten, separated from the second one. Jeder einer von sie vermogt seine Meiles Proteus. Each one of them possesses their individual greatness. Was behesem lazei is shlichusei, fitting to the person's greatness is his mission. Nivreisi l'shamishes koine was created to serve Hashem. Each person has to give their individuality, their special talent, and their special advantages to serve the Egerster. Und das einen die 2 Inyonim in der Menorah. These are the 2 aspects of the Menorah. The fact that it's one. V'zeh Maisa Menorah, Miksha Zov, Adirecha Ad Pircha Miksha Hi. This is the act of the Menorah. Menorah is Klolus Yisrael, that it's what? That it's all Miksha Achas, Miksha Hi. It's made from one piece. Weist of the Eden, of this Achdus von Eden, was stehen b'shorsham. This points to the unity of the Yidden as they are and their root. Miksha Achazov Toher, this is one carved out pure gold. Zestein bis Achdus Gemura, Belihis Chalkus Madreges Benehem. Their total unity, there is no differences of levels between them. Dennoch werden sie voneinander geteilt auf 7 besondere Kanim. But then they separate into 7 different branches. 7 besondere Fanim in Avodas Hashem. Those are 7 different ways in serving Hashem. Und das sagt der Pasuk, and this is what the Pasuk is saying over here. Behalosecha es haneiris. That when you raise the lamps, ve'azoi darv zayin, when yeder ner havaya nishmas odom tut zayin aveda protis. You want to raise the lamps, each one when they're doing their specific service to Hashem according to their category. Darf das sein beöffnen von El Mul Pnei HaMenorah Yeiru Shivas HaNeris. Facing the front of the menorah, the 7 lamps should light. As ol sein Niker euch begolui, that you should be able to tell also openly, as Yedem Einem's Aveda Pratis, that each one's individual service is nitken inyam bifnei atzmai. It's not a aspect all by itself. Nor ze alle seine verbunden, they're all tied. In Yedron is Niker, in each one you can tell as Ikra v'toichna from the Aveda Prati Zaina. What is the context of his individual service is the Nekuda Klolis Fun and in Nivresi L'Shamish Eskoni, is the general point, the central point that I was created to serve the Eberster. How I serve the Eberster, that's not the main. The main thing is we're serving the Eberster. Velchis Meir B'Shove in Yedin Eifon Aveda. That is lights equally in every type of service. So whichever your Neir, Behalosecha HaNeiros, you have to raise so that you can tell that what permeates each individual Aveda is the general idea, the central theme of serving the Eberster. We're all serving the Eberster through our ways, through our means individual. Test. Und in dem Gufa seinen Veran zwei Efanim, and in this, that we have that central idea that we're all really serving the Eberster, there are 2 ways to do this: the Ramban's way and Rashi's way. When we say this, the menorah is mikshazov is negeya unaprat in adlokas haneres kidas Ramban. The Ramban says that is the neiros have to be on a mikshazov, but this is a detail in adlokas haneres, or they're farkert, or maybe the other way around, according to Rashi. As a mul pnei hamenorah yoiru goimer is goimer umashlim demaisam menorah. This completes, this makes the menorah whole, as the Rebbe explained according to Rashi, v'loy das Rashi. In der Pe'ula von Aaron Nishmas Yisrael, when Aaron impacts the souls of Israel, Behalosecha HaNeiros, is there is the way it's on the simple level, which is Rashi, and then the way it is in its inner and its goal, which is the Ramban. Rashi was in Yonu is Pshuta Shal Mikra is Mefarish. Rashi, whose main idea is the simple meaning of the verse, he explains Pulas Aaron fun Behalosecha HaNeiros Kipshuta. Aaron's act of lighting the menorah, or bringing up the menorah, literally as a poil by Neshamas Yisrael, that he impacts the Neshamas Yisrael hayeder b'fnei atzmei zol zayin b'aliyah. Each one themselves should be wanting to go up, zichtziin l'shorshe mekoyrei, to draw to the source and root. But das is madregas Aaron. So that is the level of Aaron becoming the support for the queen, meaning helping the Yidden to elevate them to their source. But that is Mailan Neshamas Yisrael to their Sherish Moker. He brings up the Jewish soul to their source, to their root and source. Where they are standing as carved out as one. It turns out, as the pulas hadloko is toichna the halot to b'chinas miksha. So what the hadloka is to elevate to the level of miksha. The far learned Rashi. That's why Rashi learns that the ikira in the parsha seinu. What's the main idea of our parsha? Is parsha menorah, ma'isa menorah. It's the act, the menorah. Das heißt, das was the menorah is be'ofen shel miksha. The fact that the menorah is in a way that it's one piece, and that lokas haneros be'ofen for a mulpnei menorah, that you light the menorah in a way that it's facing the menorah, is a chelik for miksha. This is all part of carved out. This is mashlim The Achdus von Miksha Shebemaisa Menorah. This accomplishes, this completes the unity of Miksha and the Maisa Menorah. That's why this is about the act of the Menorah to make it unified. That's the Avodah, that's the Pashtus, the Shlichus of Aaron Behalosecha Sanedis. The Rambam over Vazayin Pirush is dit nor Pshatim. Rambam, whose commentary is not just simple, but also sweet, pleasant things for those who know the secret Seidas HaTorah. Zayin Pirush behesem with the Pnimis Matorah from Allah Sanedis to the Aaron. He explains it according to the inner and the goal of raising the natives that Aaron does. Their tachlis for their laws, neshamas Yisrael. The reason to elevate the Yidden is that that is in order to make for Hashem a dwelling place in the low world. Dafki in Elam Hazatachta, the earth from the Rishus Harabim, specifically in this low world, the place of Rishus Harabim, is therefore verstandig, from misunderstood as the tachlis from Miksha. The goal of one, the Achdus from Yidden, is an mitzat shorshim mekorim. Their unity of the Yidden as the standing in their root and source is to mamshir zayin or the Achdus euch in them ort, is to draw down that unity also to the place where the neshama shtein b'yischalkus, in which they are divided. That there too there should be that level of Achdus from the shorish of the neshama. In sieben bazundere neiros, in 7 separate lamps. Bazundere fan Aveda, different styles of Aveda. As euch dorten, that also there in their Aveda, the Achdus mitzad their shorish should draw down their unity from their shorish. But those drickt sich ois, this expresses itself in the Melmul Pnei HaMenorah Yerushiv Sanedes, facing the Menorah, so the 7 lamps should shine. And so therefore, according to the Ramban, it's the 7 lamps. This is Hadlokas Hanedes and Shevas Hanedes. Zakumtuis, as Leutner Ramban, is the Iker Do de Hadloka. According to Ramban, mainly it's to light it. Der Bichdei de Hadloka Zanki de Boi. In order for the lighting should be proper, is those durch them, was in the Hadloka is Niker, the Achdus from Miksha. The fact that in this lighting you can tell the unity that it's really one. Shemitzad, Etzem, Haneshama, that comes from the essence of the soul. But the bottom, the thing is the lighting, because to be Mamshech Hadir B'Tachtoin. This is Mesichus Shabbos Parshas Behalosecha Tov Shin Lamed.